Alright, I say I watch my grandpa say penis.
Hey everyone, Pigma Reviews here, the internet's busiest music nerd. You know when you are playing music and that one specific person asks you, yo, can I get the Oxnax? I got some real heat. What I'm about to play is some real music. And that one specific person I'm talking about is usually a coworker. But honestly, it could be that one weird friend who loves to watch anime and wear those weird hentai shirts. Or that one quiet kid you stay far away from. Yeah, those people I'm talking about. They swear their music taste is straight fire, but in reality, they play straight buns, and they play what people usually like to call them coworker music. Usually songs that people find corny, like really corny. And you probably agree with that too. When someone plays that coworker music, you think to yourself, man, this shit is so trash. How can any human be willing to listen to this? It makes me want to rip my ears out. But so this is the part I don't understand. How can you say that when coworker music is the best genre of music to ever exist? Your music taste is trash. It is better than anything you, yes you, the viewer, has ever listened to. And I'm not gonna change my mind about it. Let me explain why. But first off, our music tastes are very different from each other. So we both beg to differ. Music is subjective. But obviously, my music taste is way ahead of yours. I have been listening to music since I was a little sperm. So I'm basically a music genius. So technically, you can't say I'm wrong about anything. My opinion is never wrong. It is me we are talking about. I'm always right about everything, and everyone knows that. It is basically a fact. So let's get this record straight. Whatever is your favorite music genre, whoever is your favorite artist, is all trash.
Place. Trash.
Drake, trash. Travis Scott, trash. Kanye West, trash. Kendrick Lamar, man, his music makes me fall asleep. J. Cole, actually, I think everyone can agree that he is trash. All of rap is trash, especially fucking drill music. Drill music literally drills into my fucking ears. And you know who loves to make drill music? British people.
If I see Optimus over.
And you know who else is British? 21 Savage. British people suck. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Taylor Swift, trash. Michael Jackson, trash. The Weeknd, man, if you don't get his freaky ass out of here. Bad Bunny, trash. Oh, wait, is that really his name? What the fuck? All of music is trash. All of music sounds like they are just taking a shit directly into my ears. But you know who's not trash? You know who's my top 5? I have talked all this shit about all these artists and genres. So my top 5 has to be the best, right? Yes, you'll be absolutely correct. Because the first GOAT artist, yes, the GOAT that we will be talking about is KSI.
You're getting love today.
The greatest musician of all time, coming from YouTube. YouTube. What about Joji? Joji who? I don't know this Joji. Whoever this Joji person is, please step aside for a real musician. A real YouTuber who doesn't abandon their YouTube channels so they could pursue their little music career. Who am I kidding? I'm just coping right now. Please, Filthy Frank, come back. The kids miss you. YouTube is not the same without you. Anyways, KSI is the man who went from the screen to the ring to the pen. Now he is the king. The fucking king. Where's his fucking crown? Huh? But this is KSI we are talking about. He made the most beautiful songs in our era.
Shut up, bitch, I don't care. I just want my horse OG.
He walked so today's artists could run. He inspired all the artists that you listen to. So stop hating. The next GOAT we will be talking about is Tom MacDonald. If you don't know who Tom MacDonald is, you're probably a crybaby liberal because he is a man who is not afraid to speak his mind and opinions on stuff. Being woke? Is that in the dictionary? Because I have no clue what that is. And this guy is literally the better version of Eminem's. This is my white rapper. Eminem's is just a wannabe rapper. And you know who Eminem's never dissed before? That's right, Tom MacDonald. He's literally afraid to diss people like Tom MacDonald. Because if it was a rap battle between Tom MacDonald and Eminem's, Tom MacDonald's gonna win that shit. Tom MacDonald is not afraid to offend anyone. He doesn't care that you're a liberal, a sissy liberal with your soft hands. Go back to drinking your green goo called matcha. Tom MacDonald is the real rap god. Alright, the third GOAT is another YouTuber, rather a gaming legend who plays the best game of all time. And that person is Dream. But let me tell you a little story. When Dream revealed his face to the world, I almost fainted. I couldn't believe we were finally witnessing his face reveal. It was like a dream come true, and I supported him for his coming out story. Finally showing his face to the world. And I wasn't the only one that supported him for that. Everyone else was also cheering on for him. The news broke out everywhere. His face became a trending topic. But it was all too much for Dream. So he decided to start a music career due to the amount of pressure on him. He was too handsome for the world and he couldn't handle it anymore, which led to him to make his now infamous song, That's What the Mask Is. When he first dropped this song, I shed tears. I couldn't stop crying. I related so much to this song, and everyone in the comments seemed to agree with that as well. This song managed to touch many people's hearts, mostly kids, because of how deep and emotional it was. And ever since he dropped that song, he stayed silent. He put his mask back on to hide his true emotions. I'm not crying. You are! Now onto the fourth GOAT, we have Chandler. No, not the guy from Mr. Beast, the lyrical genius Chandler. And I'm sure you have heard of his famous song. This is the guy who managed to rhyme Sonic to Iconic to Chronic to Bubonic. Bruh, who else is rhyming like this? MF who? Actually, what the fuck does Bubonic even mean? Okay, let me search this up. Okay, here it is. Excuse my reading though, because I haven't read since middle school. Because reading are for fucking nerds. Causing or characterized by swollen, inflamed lymph nodes in the armpit or groin. Wait, what the fuck? Is he okay? Does he have bubonic? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Why the fuck would he rhyme Sonic with bubonic? Wait, now that I'm looking at this clearly, I just realized he's not even outside. I thought he was on a balcony. Those are just Christmas lights. I thought those were city lights. Man, this man is a fraud. But anyways, I have saved the best for last. The best of the best. The greatest to ever do it. The greatest artist to ever live. This is the person that will be in our history books and be labeled as a legend, a GOAT, and yes, a king as well. That person I am talking about is Dax. You think I will forget about Dax, the king of coworker music? He isn't just a musician. He's a preacher, a poet, a philosopher, a therapist, a motivational speaker. Everything you could ever imagine. When he raps or sings, yes, he is that versatile with his music. It feels like I'm floating in space. His songs sound heavenly, but there are people, nasty people, icky people, dumb people who love to make fun of his songs and his music because they just don't understand his music at all. Just admit, you're just weak-minded. Your brains can't comprehend his songs. His songs are deep. You just think on the surface level. But when I saw KSI laughing at Dax for his songs, I was clenching my fist out of anger. I couldn't believe it. But at the same time, they are both my GOATs. It was like watching my parents argue in front of me. But KSI is obviously not that smart. He just doesn't understand his music. KSI, you have a lot to learn from your sensei. I literally don't have anything else to say for him because you have to listen to his songs to understand what I'm talking about. You have to dissect his songs to understand the meaning behind his songs. For fuck's sake, he literally had Golden Freddy to hop on his songs. Golden Freddy, the man behind the Bite of 87. So yeah, that's my top 5, my GOATs, my legends, and you're just a hater. So today's lesson, my little children, don't let people clown on your music taste, because at the end of the day, they just don't understand real music. They need to hate to feel better about themselves. So embrace your music and go be free in the wild. So yeah, like and subscribe, and fuck you. Bye.